This iPhone X is unlike those shipped to customers. That's because it's a demo, the type of phone that would have been sitting on store shelves. It runs a modified version of iOS that is particularly interesting. The first and most noticeable difference is the presence of a screensaver. Physically, it's identical to a retail iPhone X, with this one being the silver and white model. The differences can be found in the OS. It's running iOS 12.0 as someone has updated it from iOS 11, so it was likely on display for a little over a year. Diving into the OS, you can see the home screen. It looks normal other than the addition of the Face ID app. The app allows you to try the Face ID feature first introduced with this iPhone X. It does this without actually saving the data to the phone like you'd normally would when setting up Face ID. While positioning your face, you can see it has an option to set up later in settings, which isn't actually possible on this device, as we'll see later. Once you complete setup, it scans your face and that's it. You can't do anything else. But there are pages of other apps pre-installed, from games to photo editing and productivity apps. In the utilities folder, there's also another Apple app you won't find on a retail device, and that's the Screensaver app. The Screensaver can be triggered by opening this app or automatically with display timeout. By default, that's 30 seconds. This Screensaver is actually pretty cool, but what I've never understood is why they're exclusive to demo devices. It seems like a missed opportunity to add them into macOS. The Screensaver automatically closes when the device is picked up or not. The remainder of apps are third-party, most of which have been modified for use on a demo device, meaning they're preloaded with user files or only have certain parts of the app available. Our demo is owned by a Mr. Craig Rogers. Craigie boy also has a lot of fake friends in his contacts, 238 to be exact. I wonder how they come up with all these addresses, emails and phone numbers. I know movies use special numbers in a certain range that are guaranteed not to be linked to any real people. Hopefully that's what's happening here. Craigie's got some tunes too in the music app. Struth, that's the stuff nightmares are made of. Moving along, we can check out Craig's home. He made the mistake of decking out his place with IoT. Now we can turn on his coffee maker, open the bedroom blinds, switch on a few lights, adjust the thermostat, and unlock the front door. This is my home now, Craig. Of course, all of this content is here for demonstration purposes. You can't spend the $37 of iTunes Store credit or board John Appleseed's flight from Sydney to Melbourne. There is also a range of photos shot on various iPhone models that have been included in marketing and demo phones for years, with some of these images dating back to the iPhone 6 Plus. These photos still have metadata so you can see what phone it was taken on, but also if any editing software was used. There are limited things you can change on this device, but you can delete every photo, take new ones and even set yourself as the wallpaper. But the second you restart the phone, it all reverts back to the way it was. It does all this without taking any longer to boot. This prevents anyone from causing permanent damage to the demo content. Each iPhone's model number starts with a letter that tells you what kind of device it is, such as M for retail or P for devices with engravings. So a retail iPhone X model number could be MQA52X/A, the X/A being the region code for Australia. Each country has its own, such as LL/A for the US. But this demo phone's model number starts with a number, which tells us it's a demo unit. In settings, you'll find some options missing, like Face ID and passcode, as well as wallet. Screen time and restrictions are also blocked. You also can't reset the device as that option has vanished. The shutdown button is also missing, however I believe that button was added in a newer version of iOS 12. You can't rearrange the home screen icons, delete apps, or connect to a computer. The device will charge but not show up as a connected device in anything. This is probably to stop anyone from offloading the demo content. But what I found more strange is that it doesn't even show up on a computer when in recovery mode or DFU. You know, this demo phone reminds me of the Anom phone that run Arcane OS. It too couldn't connect to a computer, couldn't download or delete apps, and had functions removed. The difference being the Anom was a burner phone for criminals that turned out to be an FBI honeypot. But there is a way to remove the demo content using a hidden menu accessible from the Screensaver. Pressing 3 fingers in the top right corner brings up this screen, where you can see the store ID, unenroll the device, or run a network check. So this is it, a demo iPhone X. There was quite a bit to learn about this obscure device. You may have seen a demo Apple device before, but probably never spent the time figuring out what differs it from a retail version. I purchased this one on eBay quite some time ago and forgot I even had it. I have plans to install it inside of a frame with an already disassembled iPhone X, having it loop around on the demo Screensaver. I think that would look pretty cool. Other than a display piece, there isn't much use for this demo iPhone. But if you really want that Apple Screensaver, you just need to find an Apple device and use the inbuilt screen recording function to simply record the screensaver. And on that note, this has been a Hugh Jeffries video. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing and check out the custom tech playlist for more videos just like this one. And if you're looking for any used devices, be sure to check out my online store, link for which is down in the description. That's all for this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.